I'd like to call to order the Board of Supervisors meeting for Monday, November 30th, 2020 at 7 p.m. And first thing we would do is have a roll call to establish a quorum. Amy?
Supervisor Derek Daniil.
Here.
Supervisor Jeannie Vogel.
Here.
Supervisor Linda Waite.
Here.
Supervisor Mark Hain.
Here.
Chairman Dan Wolfel.
Here. All right, roll call, we're good to go. Meet and greet, we have a guest this evening. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
My name is James Mitchie. I live at 4159 Bayshore Drive, Sevastopol.
Well, welcome and thanks for making the trip. Next item would be public participation. We leave that to you if you'd like.
I do have a question.
All right.
I will be attending the Planning Commission meeting on December 3rd, God willing. And they, I believe, anticipate passing or sending on to the short-term rental ordinance. Would that then be on the 21st agenda for the December 21st, or would you guess it'd be more in the new year?
I don't know that I can answer that. You can.
I don't think we're to that point yet, Jim.
Okay.
We're bringing back draft number 7 Thursday evening, and our meeting's at 5:30, so a little bit earlier.
I did notice that one.
But we have some other, we're going to talk about costs,
Okay.
you know, to implement and monitor and all
Of
that.
course.
So I don't think we're to a final form yet on the ordinance. It might take a while, so.
Okay, then I'm my concern about December 21st.
I don't see it happening on December 21st regardless.
I don't think so.
Great, thank
But-
you.
We'd have to have a hearing and other things, so that timeline is more than likely in the first quarter of next year.
Great, thank you.
So,
But you're certainly welcome to come to our meeting Thursday night. We appreciate your input. So.
Okay. Lanny, public participation, we'll give you a shot.
I have nothing to say tonight.
All right, thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right. All right, we need a motion to adopt the agenda, assuming it was properly noticed, and then Ms. Flock is going to say it has been.
The agenda has been properly noticed.
All right, thank you.
I will move to adopt the agenda for this evening, November 30th, 2020.
All
I'll
right.
second that.
From the back room. All right, we have a motion by Linda, second by Jeannie to adopt the agenda. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We're good. Approval of minutes. Board of Supervisors meeting from October 19th, 2020, and the special Board of Supervisors meeting from November 11th, 2020. Motion from?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the Board of Supervisors meetings, October 19th, 2020, the special Board of Supervisors meeting, November 11th, 2020.
Okay, motion by Mark, second by?
I'll second Mark's motion.
Second by Derek to approve the minutes from the prior two board meetings. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. All right. Drop down to that category of new business. And one of this is essentially an announcement that the notice of spring election is on April 6, 2021. And there are 3 positions that are open for that term. The Town Board Supervisor, incumbent Linda Waite, Town Board Supervisor Mark Hain, and Town Board Chairman, yours truly, Dan Wolfel. And the first day to circulate nomination papers is December 1st. The final date for filing those papers is Tuesday, January 5th. And if there is a primary necessary, it'll be on February 16th, which is a Tuesday. And if you have any further questions, feel free to call our town clerk. Okay. Next item is the adoption of the town budget. This is resolution number 08-2020 TB. Establish a tax rate for 2020 to be collected in 2021. And I'll just take a minute here and read the resolution. Whereas a tax levy of $631,584 was adopted at a special town board meeting held here on November 30th, 2020, in accordance with Section 60-10 of the Wisconsin statutes, and whereas the levy supports the 2021 budget as previously submitted or amended at such hearing pursuant to section 65.90 of the Wisconsin statutes with total expenditures of $1,322,661, and whereas in accordance with 60.40 of the Wisconsin statutes, the town board adopts the 2021 town budget on November 30th, 2020. Now therefore be it resolved that the tax mill rate in support of such a levy and budget be established at 0.8658 for the year 2020 to be collected in 2021 based on the final statement of assessment for 2020 with an aggregate assessed value of $729,519,100 submitted by Dan Wolfel. So a motion to approve that would be in order.
I'll move to approve resolution number 08-2020 TB Town Board to establish our tax rate
All right.
for 2020 to be collected in 2021 for a grant 86.58 cents per mill based on our budget.
Motion by Linda, second by?
I'll second that.
Second by Jeannie. All right. Any comment? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, we're doing better than last year. We're a whole month ahead of where we were.
I still need a motion to adopt just the town budget, though, a separate one.
All right.
I'll make
Okay.
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 06-2020 TB for the 2020 town budget.
Second.
All right. Have I got that right,
Well,
Lynn?
with a total budget of $1,322,661.
Correct. All right. Motion by Mark, second by Derek.
Vice versa.
Yep,
Vice versa, sorry. Motion by Derek, second
Amy's
by Mark.
got it.
I got it.
All right, she's got it correct. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried, thank you. All right, next item is the conditional use permit application for Flanagan's expansion of their existing wholesale business on Gordon Road. Linda, would you like to talk to that?
Yes, so the Flanagan Trust is requesting a conditional use permit to expand their cold storage facility at 5600 Gordon Road. The Plan Commission on October 29th, 2020, did look at the cover letter, the work report, the project report from Door County Zoning, and all that. And it was the recommendation, a unanimous recommendation, 7-0, to support and forward a recommendation of support to the town board. And the reasoning for the Plan Commission's decision was that it did fit with the existing zoning of that parcel, commercial center, I believe. There were no objections from any of the neighbors. It was an existing use, so just an expansion of an already existing use. It was consistent with our updated comprehensive plan in that that is a commercially zoned area on or near the, by the highway corridor. Any concerns or objections? The Plan Commission did not have any objections. One of the members did point out, though, that they would like to see similar color and design of the expansion building just for aesthetic purposes. And again, that was unanimous support.
Okay. Anyone have any questions with respect to that?
Mr. Zilke from the building contractor was present at the Plan Commission and answered questions as well.
Okay, so I guess you guys are in support of it. The only thing we need to do is approve it and send it on. So would you like to make a motion to do that, Linda?
All right, I would move that the Sevastopol Town Board forward a town recommendation in support of the Flanagan Trust request for a conditional use permit to expand their cold storage building as outlined in their application.
Okay, we have a motion by Linda, a second by
I'll second that.
Jeannie, to support a recommendation to the county for the conditional use permit for Flanagan's Distributing. Anyone have any further questions with respect to that? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Okay. Under ordinances and resolutions, since I had the one thing out of sequence, that still leaves us with the other, which is resolution number 06-2020 TB, which is the amendment of the 2020 budget for the town of Sevastopol. And this revolves around our decision earlier this year to fund the removal and demolition of the Muscat property. And this represents the balance of the money at the time that we did not have as designated for that, but we are moving from our general fund over to do that. I think that's pretty much it. Anyone have any questions? I think we discussed this enough earlier. Question?
I thought that was the resolution number that Derek read earlier that we voted on already.
No, he had 08.
Linda did
No,
08.
he said 06.
Oh, did he
I think-
say?
Yeah, Derek
I think
did
Derek-
06, 2020
Derek said,
TV.
I'm sorry, 08, yeah.
What do you have recorded?
We're looking at 06 right now.
Yeah, Linda said 08.
I have theirs recorded as an adoption of the 2021 town budget.
Okay.
Would you like to change that? Would they like to change that?
Since you have it recorded that way, I would think that would be all right.
Okay.
We just need to drop back to 06-2020 for the amendment of the budget.
Okay.
Okay? And is that a roll call, Amy?
I don't have it as a roll call, but
I think it is.
because of the amount, I think it should be.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's start with the motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution number 06-2020 TB, amendment of 2020 budget for the town of Sevastopol.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion by Mark, second by Derek, to approve resolution number 06-2020 TB for the amendment of the 2020 budget for the town of Sevastopol. Okay, I'm going to do this by roll call. I'll let Amy do that.
Waffle? Aye.
Sorry, I'm either losing my hearing or the mask has
Okay.
got me. Yes, aye.
Wait.
Aye.
Danielle?
Aye.
Kane?
Aye.
Vogel?
Aye.
All right. Motion carries. Sorry for the confusion and thank you. Okay. I think we've covered all the necessary resolutions and adopted everything. So we're down to the financial reports. All right, so for October, you have the budget versus actual, the budget itself, and the transactions all in your packet. And does anyone have any questions before I ask Amy to give us her update? Amy?
The town of Sevastopol has received our reimbursement for the EMRs from the county, and it was $200 greater than we anticipated. We have also received the remainder of our shared revenues. through the state. And the 2020 property tax bills will be in the mail by December 15th.
And just as a footnote of my own, we took some of our extra CARES funding, and we allowed the school district to submit a claim for that. And we're working through reimbursement of that amount, but if it all gets approved, it was in excess of $36,000 that would go to the school district from our unused CARES fund. So as we get more information and whatever, we'll pass that along, but should help them with the replenishment of monies for protective gear and miscellaneous other expenses related to COVID. So, okay, we need a motion to put those financial reports on file.
Okay, I'll move to place the financial reports for October 2020 on file and
Right.
accept
Motion by-
and place.
Accept and place on file,
Yes.
sorry. Linda has got the motion, second is by,
So I'll second that.
there she is, back there, Jeannie. All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried, thank you. All right. Approvals of vouchers, bills, and claims, October 20th through November 30th, 2020. You should have all had a chance to see those and sign off, correct? Yes, sir. All right. Hearing that somebody would like to make.
I'll make a motion for the approval of vouchers, bills, claims, October 20th, 2020 through November 30th, 2020.
I must have missed the announcement that getting a motion tonight was difficult. Who wants to second it? All right, Derek. Motion by Mark, second by Derek. Approval of vouchers, bills, and claims. October 20 through November 30th. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. All right, we're moving on. Oral committee commission reports, et cetera, et cetera. The only oral committee report I'm aware of at the moment is Linda.
Sure. The Destination Sturgeon Bay, formerly Sturgeon Bay Visitor Center, had a working, on their last meeting, a working budget, which is only up slightly from 2020. Again, not knowing what the health situation is going to bring. So they had a modest increase of, I believe it was less than $15,000. Their budget for the year is around slightly less than $400,000 as proposed. So again, modest increase in expenditures, which would result in a net loss. Again, modest, not knowing what room tax is going to do. And then the Door County Tourism Zone, pretty much the same thing. Their budget is static, same as 2020. Again, not knowing what the year will bring. So the budget for the Tourism Zone Commission is $4.5 million, of which nearly $3 million goes to the Destination Door County, the Visitor Bureau, for advertising.
Have they, any feeling on the room tax conversation, the increase in the room tax conversation, where that's tracking?
The proposal to go from 5.5 to 8, that'll be brought back. Our next meeting is Thursday, December 17th, so the full commission will be looking at that. We had a healthy discussion on it last month, or this month, earlier this month. Speaking of room tax, looking at the numbers compared where we wanted to be, Sevastopol through October looks to be down about 6.5%. The county overall looks to be down 10.9%. And the Sturgeon Bay, Destination Sturgeon Bay, their room tax collections look to be down 11.8%. And
So-
probably the majority of that might be due to lack of conventions and the such in downtown Sturgeon Bay, so.
So the town, through, this is through October?
Right, down about
So
6.5%.
there won't be much recovery from that perspective then, obviously, so that's pretty much.
Through October, yeah. now-
So 4,800, 5,000, 6,000 bucks maybe,
Overall?
yeah. For us,
Well, yes, if
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
estimated 100,000,
Yeah,
and,
that'd be about right.
5%, or 6%.
well, it's certainly better than what everybody projected, because I think we went into
Right.
the beginning thinking it might be 50% if that. So, well, that's good, thank you. Anything else? Have you, just out of curiosity, Mark, any progress with respect to the field?
Well, Brooke talked to Hutchinson, however you say his name, and he's gonna get a hold of her today, and then we're gonna meet over there and
Okay,
look at that, and Doug Fellner's not got back a hold of me yet.
okay. All right, let's stay on top of that, so we have some idea with the infamous, eventually we'll see spring again. Okay, good, thank you. Next, license and permits, we have, in your book, you have Door County Inspections Report for the month, in terms of where they're at. He's gotta be happy with his business, I'm thinking, for a startup at least, and first year. As we move ahead to correspondence, we have a notice from the city of Sturgeon Bay that it's completed its comprehensive plan, which they're telling us how we can take a look at it. Also notice that advanced disposal, this is an interesting thing. I mean, trash pickup in Door County must be a hot commodity. This is, I think, the fourth change of ownership for trash pickup in Door County from advanced disposal now to a company called GFL. I think they're out of Michigan, now taking over advanced disposals thing. A note from Jill Kitchens thanking everybody for their hard work on the elections. The notice of shared revenues, which Amy touched on earlier. A notice from the Department of Revenue saying that they'll be doing some, conducting a review of equalized values for the town, and that they may request to get into some properties, they'll keep in touch, et cetera, nothing overly much. Again, a notice of another payment from the town, or to the town, excuse me, for shared revenue. And, oh, okay, the next one is payment advice for the window that we had installed for the election in Amy's office. We recovered the funds for that work that was done, which was nice to have that picked up. We have a thank you to the town from the Mighty Pioneers and the Sturgeon Bay Fire Department report. And we have, I forget, remember what this one was. Oh, this is just another letter thanking, from the League of Women Voters, thanking us for work on the election. And the next item in here is a notice from the state regarding a landowner in my neighborhood who decided to do a seawall without proper permits. So they're working through that. I guess it's going to eventually result in a removal. And notice of public hearing from the Door County Board of Adjustment on December 8th. And that involves one of our people who came to before the Planning Commission for the Door County Parks, the extension of the snowmobile, or to put a snowmobile bridge over Whitefish Bay Creek. And that is everything that we have in correspondence for the month. And you have something you'd like to add?
When I was last at the Government Center, they were in the process of installing a window into the Door County Treasurer's office so that you didn't have to come all the way into the building.
Oh.
The building is currently locked down. You have to call for an
Right.
appointment. So that'll be handy, speaking of taxes, so.
Oh, cool. I was wondering how they were going to do that, but I think they had actually announced that they were going to try to keep that office open while the rest of the building was closed, but whatever the case. So that's, you'll still be able to pay your tax bill.
Yep.
All right.
You'll make sure of that.
Our next Board of Supervisors meeting will be December 21st, and although it's not on this agenda, the Plan Commission will be meeting on Thursday night, December 3rd at 5:30.
5:30, right.
All right. And any items for next month, please let me know. We put together the agenda.
Could we have a meeting schedule for 2021?
Didn't we have that last month?
Yes.
Oh, did we? Where was I?
Probably
I
where I
don't
was
even
with the
remember.
resolutions earlier. In the same spot.
I'll email it to you.
Oh,
Put
okay.
your glasses fogging, that's
Yeah,
all.
it was just a little, there were too many resolutions and other wonderful things.
And-
Anyway,
And if we get all of our road work invoices, if we could have a recap on road work?
oh,
See
okay.
where we sit, or where we want to be sitting?
All right, we will definitely do that. I know we've got some more bills, I've seen that. So, all right. Which brings us to that portion of the meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
You will?
Yes.
And I will second that
For
motion.
the first time, I'd have to pull it out of anybody. Okay, with a motion by Derek, second by Mark to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned, thank you.